My name is Gay from Spirit Walker Crystals, and what we're going to show you today is our new body MOT, and Ellie here has kindly agreed for us to film her today to show you what actually goes on. The whole session takes about 15 to 20 minutes, and we've already spent a little bit of time here going through Ellie's history, and what we're going to do now is put Ellie onto the bed so we can actually look at her energy system as a whole. We're going to look at her chakras, and we're going to look at her aura. Okay, Ellie, would you like to get on the bed? Lovely. We'll just film some of the crystals so that you've got your dignity while you get onto the bed here. Alright, now should we put this under your knees? That's lovely. Just make yourself comfortable. Alright, so the first thing that we do is we like to put the client at their ease so that they feel nice and relaxed. So what I'd like you to do, Ellie, is just take a nice deep breath. And I just want you to visualise a big ball of white light high above your head. And just breathe this white light down through the top of your head. Feel it entering through your crown chakra. And feel the white light moving down over your forehead. Just feel it easing out those worry lines, easing away any tension. As the white light starts to move down over your eyes, allowing your eyelids to just relax. And the white light starts to move down over your cheekbones, down towards your jaw, allowing your mouth to simply relax. And your head relaxing deep into the pillow. As the light starts to move down into your shoulders, and slowly it moves down either arm, down towards your elbows, down towards your lower arms, through your wrists and into your hands. Whilst at the same time the light starts to move down your body, down through your heart chakra and into your solar plexus. Carrying on down towards your hips. Whilst at the back, light starts to move down your spine, starting to slowly move in and out of your vertebrae, allowing your spine to start realigning itself. And slowly the light starts to move down your legs, into your thighs, down towards your knees, into your calves, down past your ankles and into your feet. And when this light has filled your body from the very top of your head to the very tips of your toes, it starts to emerge through the soles of your feet and starts to come up and around you to form a bubble of protection, which is going to keep you safe on your journey today. So once we've relaxed the client, we're then going to do an aura scan. So we start by finding the shape of the aura. And the aura is an energy field that surrounds us. And we store everything about ourselves within this energy field. And you can see from where I'm standing, Ellie's aura is quite buoyant and quite well positioned around her. It seems quite even, quite straight, feeling all the way around to make sure it's in the correct position, that it hasn't moved in any way, that it would need any adjustment. And I'm looking for the feel of it. Looking for the shape on the top, for any lumps and bumps. I'm looking for any changes in the energy. Anything that I can pick up within my hands. And all this I would record on a sheet so that Ellie can take home with her. And I'm not going to discuss today what I'm finding for confidentiality reasons. So I would keep it within my mind until I'd finished scanning the aura. And we can tell a lot from somebody's aura, apart from picking up blockages and disturbances in the energy field. We can pick up pain or blockages within the physical body that may need attention. And we pick up sort of different energies, good and bad, throughout the day. And if we don't clear the negative energies that we can pick up, these can cause blockages and disturbances in the way that energy flows around our body. And in turn, will lead to a physical ailment in that area. So once we've done the aura scan, what I'm going to do then is check the chakras and to check my findings with the pendulum. So I'm going to start with the pendulum back here, and it's pretty still. And as I come forward, when it hits the edge of the aura, it will start moving. And the way a pendulum works is you first of all need to ensure you've got a yes and a no signal from it. And each pendulum will work with each individual in a different way. So I'm gaining information from this pendulum as to whether Ellie's chakras are balanced or not. And if they're not balanced, I just leave the pendulum there and it rebalances itself. That's not to say that the chakra will not need some work at a later date, but for now the chakra is rebalanced. And Ellie's had quite a journey to get here today, so she spent a good couple of hours in the car, which can then have an effect on our chakras, which can change. And Ellie's a Reiki healer herself, so she keeps her body in quite good check. And this will tell us whether the chakras are open too much and need closing a little bit, or whether they're closed and will need opening. And we'll go right the way down the body, looking at the chakras. And whilst we're doing this, because we're moving more slowly, we can actually look within the aura as well for things like auric chords, which may be stopping her moving on. And although during the body MOT we're not going to do any treatment as such, apart from maybe balancing the chakras, we can give this information to you to go home with, and for you to decide whether you need to address these issues or just leave well alone. And when we get to the bottom of the aura, this pendulum will stop circling and we'll actually start going back and forth, and then it will come to a full stop. So because we've gone in Ali's aura to actually feel about, we need to put things right before we finish. And so what we do is we smooth down the aura, just using 2 hands, in one full sweep. And if there was any problems with the aura, maybe it felt sticky or felt dry maybe, then all these sort of issues will be addressed when she comes back to see us, or if she decides to go to another Reiki therapist. It would be her choice. And then what we would do is feel where the aura is, come all the way around. And I'm just going to fill Ellie's aura here full of Reiki, so that she feels nice and buoyant and has plenty of energy for the rest of the day. And we'd set our intent that this Reiki is going to be on drip feed or slow release for the next week or so. And then I'm just going to do an namaste to finish, which basically means that the divine in me honours and respects the divine in Ellie. In other words, we're both equal, neither of us are better than each other. So thank you very much for watching today. One thing I would like to show you before we go is what we would give Ellie to go home. And this is one that I produced earlier, just for confidentiality reasons, so that we don't show you what has actually come out from Ellie's treatment today. And you can see here that what we've got is a treatment sheet which shows the colours of the aura. And we actually colour in the colours of her aura so she can take home with her. And we can tell a lot from this about how she is. And we give, you can see there that the chakras are ticked or crossed, whichever ones are in sync or not. And if we picked up any issues, for instance, on this particular diagram here, you can see that there's the shoulders here are coloured in where I would have picked up maybe tension in that area. And on this side here, you can see that here I've drawn an auric chord, which may need to be cut at a later date. And these scribbles down here would signify blockages that would need to be dealt with. And these then are given to Ellie to go home with. So thank you for listening today, and we hope to see you on one of our videos again soon. Thank you very much.